Some English translations call Phoebe a servant rather than a minister or deacon.
Of course they do.
Of course they did. That got switched.
Yep.
Translations have different, they come from different schools of thought. And therefore, when women started getting minimized, they started becoming less than a deacon and a servant.
Right.
She said, but she could not have been a servant in the usual sense of the word. We know this because Paul also describes her as a patron of many. As a patron, Phoebe would have had wealth.
Yes.
And wealthy women were not servants. They had servants of their own. And patrons, whether men or women, were influential people. Through patronage, women won for themselves liberty to speak and act in political and religious affairs.
Right. As well as being a minister in her church and a patron, which means supporter, she supported the church, it is widely accepted that Phoebe traveled from Cenchrea as Paul's envoy and delivered his letter to the Christians in Rome. That's very interesting that he entrusted her to take that letter. In this role, she would have passed on news about Paul and answered questions that arose when his letter was read aloud to the original audience.
So she was standing up front answering questions.
What?
Well, that's not preaching, so it's okay.